How many gems are we just sitting on from low-budget celebrities that have not seen the light of day yet? We found out that Heidi Montag apparently had one of those gems called I'll Do It. And if it weren't for the fires in Southern California and her husband Spencer Pratt going on TikTok and asking you to download the song, we wouldn't even know about this.
I'll be your blonde tonight, if that's what you like. Stilettos and fish legs, if that's what you like. I'll be your hot nurse, schoolgirl and curls, whatever you take, baby, if that's what you like. I'll do it.
Okay, that is I'll Do It. That is the song that went to #1 on the iTunes chart for Apple. And yesterday we played the reaction from her husband, Spencer Pratt, and he was beside himself and was brought to tears.
Every dollar we made from the Hills, we put into this album, Superficial. And for it to freaking finally get #1 in America, 15 years after, do you know how many times we've cried and how much regret we've had about spending all of our money and investing it and believing in Heidi's music, even though we knew it was so good? And for it to finally come out and be
He's a very emotional man about this music.
Oh. He loves Heidi. That is one thing that if you go back even and look back at all the old clips and everything, like he's always been her biggest cheerleader.
That's cool.
And as a girl, like you want that. You want your man to be like clapping and cheering and building you up. And that's what he's always been for her. And I think that's why so many females especially are really gravitating towards this, because they're like, this man would do anything for her and will not sit down. He is just clapping and cheering and supporting, and it's kind of it's the dream man.
I feel very bad for anybody who loses their home. But just because they lose their home in a fire, do I have to like them, Kevin? Because I do not like Spidey. Everything Virginia says, I cannot think of more of the opposite thing to say.
You're not a big Spencer Pratt. Spencer Pratt fan. You don't share her.
She sees him on social media and thinks he's this angel. I've known about this couple for. They're very annoying.
I want to reiterate. I wish no one to ever lose their home. I feel bad for any. But do I have to sit through
I
this?
liked him long before his house burned down. I've been listening to him for years on podcasts, trying to get back and be a celebrity again. He's been on a campaign for the past 5 years, and I have liked him for the past 5 years. I have cheered for him. This is not the first time that I've been exposed to Spidey in the here and now.
It's one thing to give a couple comments to Spidey, but I mean to sit down. He's the best man ever.
Oh, I know. Wow.
I can't sit through this.
She's
anymore.
really carrying the torch for this guy.
I almost died on a Whopper. I can't sit through this crap.
I hear you.
I can't.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
I can't.
Some gave all.
I can't allow this anymore.
Well, as soon as we are done consuming I'll Do It from Heidi Montag, we can enjoy her other song called Superficial. Is this one going #1 next?
It's going #1 not because it's good. Let's keep that in mind.
Okay, so after hearing this, you're saying these are not good songs.
Kevin, no, they're not.
It's not great music, but people want them to have success. And so people are going to make them spin these songs. That's all it is. It's an outpouring of support for the people, not so much the music.
You're right. I think Spidey, they're an amazing couple, Kevin.
Okay, now given the right circumstances, like what Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag have, which one of these other low-budget celebrity songs do you think has the best chance of actually becoming a hit that could go #1 on the iTunes chart? I've got a few submissions for you, and you let me know what you think.
If you play the potty, naughty at the potty, or toddy for the potty. What's that song? Toddy.
Don't be tardy for the party. Kim Zolciak? You mean the hit from the Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Could that possibly go #1?
And I am not leaving till I see daylight. Don't be tardy for the party.
No way.
Oh, now you're getting in the ring of terrible?
No, but that's worse than the Heidi Montag. It is. I mean, the Heidi songs I don't believe are good either, but I mean,
After my third glass of wine, on the info looking fine.
that's atrocious.
Question.
That's beyond bad.
Be honest. Am I allowed to take my mental health day today?
No.
Can I?
You'll need it after this.
You have to sit through this.
Honestly, the company doesn't have to charge me for the first half of the show. If you let me leave now.
Yeah.
Are you wishing that Heimlich didn't work?
Which one of these two songs is worse? You got the Kim Zolciak, "Tardy for the Party," and there's another one, Luan de Lesseps. Is that her name?
The Countess Luann de Lesseps?
Luann, I don't even know who these people
Now
are.
she's out of the Real Housewives of New York.
Is she the one that got popped on Palm Beach for the being drunk and disorderly?
She is.
Okay.
What? One of them was having bad behavior?
She was drunk and disorderly in the hotel. She wasn't driving.
And let me guess, it wasn't her fault.
No, I don't think it was.
Kevin.
Okay, what do you think? Here's her song, "Money Can't Buy You Class."
Money can't buy you class. Money can't buy you class. Elegance is love, my friends. Elegance is love.
It's actually better than "Tardy for the Party."
Many men there are that forget to
know
hold
it's
the
not. Never
door
mind.
when I give them so much more than they can imagine.
Oh boy, that's terrible.
She
too.
takes that act on the road. She actually does sold out lounge cabaret style performances of all her songs. She's got a catalog about 10 or 12 deep that are bangers.
That's what? Bangers.
Those are grounds of fire, Virginia, in my opinion. To
Bangers?
say something that ridiculous.
Yeah.
Countess Luann is an icon.
I'm tapping out.
Well, it's really kind of scary. And yeah, honestly, I got to warn people: be careful what you're doing out there, because there's a lot of low-budget celebrity music that could just invade our world if we're not careful.
I know.
Yeah, you're encouraging these people by taking these songs #1.
I know.
Did you know Kim Kardashian has a song?
Yes, I do.
Jam.
They playing my jam. They playing my jam. They playing my jam.
All these
sound
songs
the
sound the
same.
same.
It's the same
It's the
thing.
same song. It's the same awful song by different annoying people. That's unbelievable.
And I don't care. You can call me a hater. I hate the game. I hate the players. Yes, I am being a hater. I'm owning that completely. I hate the whole thing, Kevin.
I will hit you with one though that I think slipped through.
Oh no.
Even though the guys are crazy, even though
It's a good
the
song.
stars are blind, if you show
Paris Hilton.
This is a good song.
I'll show you mine.
It's a legit good song.
Make it nice and nice.
Because she had nothing to do with it.
An angel too. Got a heart and soul and body. Let's see what this
Yeah, Stars Are Blonde. That is I think the one lower budget celeb song that actually got through and was good.
Lindsay Lohan's got a couple too.
We will not go slow. I got places to be. When you're ready, let me know. I'm just a little bossy. I like it hot.
Just a little bossy. Oh my gosh.
Kevin, I can't stand-
Unbelievable.
Sassy pop is something I'm not
Oh
into.
my gosh.
Sassy
Wow.
pop from people that aren't necessarily in music is my favorite pop.
Wow.
I'll give you Stars is Blind.
That's pretty rough. There's a couple other ones here. Low budget celebrity songs. Did you know that Brian Austin Green Bag had one?
He did, and he was just on social media acting like they were playing it randomly on satellite, but people did the research, and it was kind of his own shuffle. So he did this. He's like, oh man, it's so
No
good to
way.
hear one of my songs on the air. And then they did a deep dive. And I think that's his own playlist.
Oh my
Aw,
gosh.
Bag. I
Oh,
like
that's
him.
amazing.
That's what they were saying in the comment section.
Yeah, here's a song he did called One Stop Carnival.
I relax over tracks, no need for getting hyper. Sneaky like a sniper, cute like a baby in a diaper. Despite the fact that I'm full grown, it's the beauty and the beauty coming through the microphone. So
It's better than anything we've heard so far other than the Paris Hilton.
Did you know he was such a hip hop king?
I know, right?
The streets of 90210.
Now, as I was looking up some low-budget celebrity songs yesterday, there were two. These are older celebrities, but oh my gosh, are they something? This is actually really serious. Steven Seagal, who was a kung fu star in the 80s and 90s, made a lot of big movies. Now I believe he's living in Russia, right next to Vladimir Putin. But back in the day when he thought he was younger and sexy, he did a very dirty reggae song called Strut.
Okay.
Here's a little taste.
Tell me what you really want all night.
You want the if you make me nice. Me love the way you walk, sometimes the way you talk is so hot. Now you know, let's have a shot of rum. Then me can make you come with me to the ocean. That would be fine. You can be my bottle cat. Nice ital breeze. Bring you to your knees. We're jamming.
Yo, this a girl and now blow me rather
How about that, huh?
Am I the only one
That's a
that
guy who does kung fu and reggae. What an odd combination.
Am I the only one that feels like he recorded that laying down on a couch with a microphone? He was not standing in the studio.
He had actual food on his chest.
He was just laying. La, 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 la.
He's eating chicken nuggets.
He did not get up to go into the booth.
And the one I found yesterday is I was looking for bad celebrities with worse music. There was a guy named Scott Baio. He was on a bunch of shows in the 70s and 80s, big old young teenage heartthrob. So as they do today, they still did then, where they would take a teenage heartthrob and they try to give him a song, even if they couldn't sing. This is the Scott Baio song called What Was in That Kiss. How would you rate this one?
Should have gone on forever and ever. I never felt better. So tell me, girl, what was in that kiss? I've never felt like this. Just tell me what your secret is. Oh, girl, what was in that touch?
Wow.
That made me feel
There you go.
This is the 70s. What was in that kiss?
What was in that kiss?
Probably a little residual of cocaine.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like this?
This is how we do. It's the KBJ Show.